30 seconds, maybe less.
Yes, like 30 seconds or less, I get a phone call on my phone. I'm like, wait, who is this? So I answer it like, hello? And he was like, oh, okay, cool. You're not a man.
Right. You gotta make sure these days. You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you'll get. So he called me right away. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel, Meet the Teats. My name is Melissa.
I'm Chris.
And we are the Teats. So, we are going to be talking about today's video, how we met. Now, this is an interesting story. We all know that nowadays, online dating is not frowned upon. It's not weird at all. But Chris and I met online.
Yeah, so the site was called POF, Plenty of Fish.
Yes, and, so you probably heard of that, Plenty of Fish. That's where we met.
Right.
So we're going to give you the whole backstory, how we led up to this point, now being married. Chris is going to start off with his side of the story.
Yeah, all right. So it started, it was pretty much after a previous relationship where I was pretty much just bored. And I always seen this little app on my phone. I didn't know
bored.
What it was. Yeah.
You were bored with the relationship, the past relationship?
Like, yeah, I was broke up, the breakup or whatever.
Okay.
And so I was just pretty much just started this little app that was on my phone for a little bit. I didn't know what it was. It was just one random night I just went on this app and I was like, what is this? So come to find out, it's a dating site. So I actually made a profile to see like, oh, let me see what this do. If not anything, I might get a good laugh out of it. Was on there for about maybe a few weeks, whatever. Didn't really pay any attention. And then one day I just randomly went on there and I had a message.
Yeah, he had a message.
And this message was from my wife, who wasn't my wife at the time. But
obviously I was not your wife at the time.
Right, but it was from her. So I was immediately interested. So that's when I looked and I responded. I said, hey, maybe about a week. It might have been for maybe a week or two. That's when I kept responding. I kept saying, hey, how you doing?
Right. This. Okay, wait, pause.
Right.
So we got to back up a little bit. Let me tell you my part of the beginning of the story. So I had downloaded Plenty of Fish. I already knew what it was. He didn't know that it was a dating site.
No.
I already knew what it was and I downloaded it. I really didn't go on there much. I just went on there when I was bored because it was like a lot of weirdos on there messaging me. So I just kind of left it alone, ignored it. So one day I was bored. I picked it up, kind of like how he picked it up when he was bored. And I was strolling, and I saw this guy on there. Super handsome guy. He had on, do you remember what your profile picture looked like?
I think I might have had on a brown sweater and a hat or something like that. So.
Right. He had on his brown sweater, this nice hat. He had a really, really nice smile. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try to holler at him, like say what's up. So I said, hey, Chris. That's all I said. Okay. It was hey, Chris. And I just left it alone. I didn't even think anything else about it. I didn't check back or anything. I just was like, hey, Chris, and just kind of put the phone down.
Right.
So about a week later, he responded. So what did you think when you saw the message and you saw like it was me?
I was like, who is this girl with this big smile? She's like a burst of sunlight. But I will say it was something that attracted me to this young lady. And who I felt like I wanted to get to know, because like my wife said, everyone on there was kind of weird. Like, it seemed like everyone had a motive or something was going on. So I was just like, yo, this is crazy. When I actually saw her profile, read it, and I found interested immediately. So that's when I was responding and saying, hey, how you doing? For maybe about a week straight. Mm-hmm. And no response. And
I didn't know he was responding because I didn't get the notifications coming to my phone. Mm-hmm. So I would have to literally open the app to see if anyone responded. So about a week later, I opened the app and I saw all of these messages from him. So I'm like, dang, like he blowing me up. So I responded. So I responded like, hey, what's up? And immediately, right?
Immediately.
It was like immediately he responded. It was like, I'm not on here much. Let's exchange numbers. Yeah. So we exchanged numbers, and I sent my number. And how fast did you call me, Chris?
30 seconds, maybe less.
Yes, like 30 seconds or less, I get a phone call on my phone. I'm like, wait, who is this? So I answer it like, hello? And he was like,
oh, okay, cool. You're not a man.
Right. You gotta make sure these days. You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you'll get. So he called me right away to hear my voice to make sure I wasn't a man. And we was talking on the phone for a while.
Right.
And texting back and forth and things like that, and getting to know each other over the phone before we actually met in person.
So our first date was on our first meet and greet, I would say.
Meet and greet? That sounds like...
It sounds so formal.
It sounds so formal.
So our first meetup.
It was a date.
Our first date.
It was a date.
Our date.
Let's just call it what it is.
All right, cool. So our first date was it was on a Sunday, and we both got out of church early, so we got out like around noon. We met up at Applebee's.
Yep.
Our first date was at Applebee's.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it cheap because I don't really know this chick. So,
and I appreciate that. Like,
yeah.
I'm not the type of person that has to be wined and dined and all this stuff on the first date. Like, I would not expect you to take me to like an expensive place and you've never met me, don't even know much about me.
Right.
So yeah, not tripping on that at all. I know some women will be like, yeah,
you gotta be wise.
it gotta be wise. Now I want you guys to comment below if you think the first date should be just more like a chill spot, or if you think the first date should be like a wine and dine, going all out, to a more expensive place. Okay, comment down below if you think it should be more, first date should be more like a chill spot, or if your first date should be more like a serious like wine and dine type situation. So for us, it was way chill. It was way chill for us.
So we was at Applebee's. We was there for maybe 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we were there for a while.
And it was just full of great conversations, just full of like great laughter the whole time.
Yes.
We was exploring each other's personality. I found she had a sense of humor. And she said that I had a sense of humor. And I had her laughing for like almost a whole 2 hours.
Yes, it was hilarious.
It was so funny. Good, you know?
Yeah, it was good. It was a really good time.
Man.
And we talked about a lot of stuff. So after that conversation, or after that time, we kind of went our separate ways, but we continued to talk and build a friendship with each other. We had some ups and downs throughout the time, but we realized that this was meant to be, that this was a God-ordained matchup, even through plenty of fish, that God used that tool for us to meet. Because think about it, we probably would have never met each other if it was not for that site. Because we lived in the same city, yes, and we didn't live that far from each other.
Right. And for those of you that may not know Milwaukee is pretty small.
Milwaukee is small.
So, everybody knows everybody. And it's crazy that we've never crossed paths in high school or anywhere.
Yeah.
I live in the same city. So, that was one of the things I was taken back by. So.
We just had two separate social lives, you know. He went to a different church. I really never visited his church, and he probably would have never visited my church. So we wouldn't have crossed paths at church. We hung out at different places. We went to 2 different colleges, 2 different schools. So it was definitely God ordained. I truly believe that our union, for sure. So so that's how we met.
I like to add, as far as us dating and getting to know each other, building that friendship. I think that was the key part to us knowing that we would want to have this for a lifetime. And we still call each other best friends to this day, even though we're married. We are still best friends. We're best friends. Definitely.
Yes, for sure. So that's how we met. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you like this video, and hit our subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We love you. My name is Melissa, and this is
Chris.
And we are the Teats. So thank you so much for watching this video. Peace.
Peace.